Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Retro Adventure Wednesday. I can't believe I'm here. Knock on wood. Hopefully, my internet connection has finally stabilized. I've tested a couple of times today. There have been no major drop frames kind of problems. Maybe, just maybe, things are back to normal. But it's been a while. Y'all haven't seen me in a while, in case you've forgotten. It's me, Decaf Jedi, BMX Legend, and all around swell guy, if I'm being completely honest. And we're here with more Blue Force, a game that I think it's been 2 weeks since I've streamed. I remember loving it 2 weeks ago and have gone on to forget every detail of the nascent plot that was beginning to unfold. So who knows what's going to happen. But good evening, everybody. Thank you so much, Grayson, for the resub. Thank you so much, Clell, for the resub. I appreciate the support. Y'all are amazing. So glad to have you here. Got that hype train approaching. Oh my goodness. Matawi, great to see you. There's Kevin, Paul, not Pat. Nathan's here. Mr. TL Wolf, who got caught by the Autobots. Oh! Matawi, thank you so much. 100 bits. That's bringing in the hype train, y'all. Choo choo. Sheldorn, I'm sorry you're sick. You can probably hear in my voice. I've been sick lately, too. I think it's the RSV. It's no fun. I've had horribly sore throat recently. Hey, we're at 69% on that hype train. Nice. Hey, there's goodness gracious, is that Ben?
You are truly whacked, Ben.
And hey, enjoy bees, fit, Matt Clem, G Funk. Oh my goodness, the whole ding dang gang is here. This is looking fantastic. So glad y'all could be here. I am ready to jump into this. This is actually the old internet. I think they fixed it, but I'm getting new internet anyway on December 2nd. The price is about half what I'm paying right now, and the speed is roughly twice as fast. So I'm pretty hyped about that. But for now, it looks like this one is at least serviceable again, and that's all that matters to me. So good evening and welcome in. We're gonna have some fun tonight. This is a 56K modem. I got a nice US robotics set up here. We're ready to go. Downloaded the special Win95 drivers for it, so it's getting optimum speeds. I have to say, how long until stream crashes? Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, I mean that's the problem. Blue Force has all of this ray tracing and all that other sort of stuff that really already is putting stress on my video card. With a weak internet signal and me streaming at 8K, there's no chance that was ever going to go through. So fingers crossed. So the SP, I'm with Blue Force. That's right. I actually just dropped Jim Walls' name. I was like, I don't know if you know of a certain legendary game designer named Jimothy Walls, do you? And they're like, oh, do you know Jim Walls? And I was like, I don't know him, but I do like to mock his games in front of a small audience periodically. And they said, absolutely, we'll get on here. We'll make it work. Jimothy Walls, it's a name that makes things happen. Hey, Lemon. Hey, Carousel. Great to see you. Let's just launch this ding dang game and see if we can get some fun going on. All right. In the words of Mario, it's time to go. Okay. Blue Force. Not responding, says ScumVM. It's already crashed. Doing great. Making things work. Uh-oh, now. Oh no. ScumVM's gone to plaid. All right. Let's restart ScumVM. Man, that is a hard crash. You don't see ScumVM do that very often. I actually had to end the process. And now I'm going to try to start the process all over. Hey, here we go. See if it's working now. That's what we like to see. Sierra was around today. Kid would absolutely have an NFT. Absolutely. All right. There's no restore on the first screen. Come on. Better. Now, this is going to be Jake Ryan. We're coming back to the beginning of the game again. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. How to actually restore. Control F5, load. And let's see. As we had left off, we had just brought home a victim of domestic abuse from a case that we had intervened in earlier in the day, brought her and her child over to our house, which is very appropriate policing behavior. No question. I work just down the hall from a criminal justice department, and I'm pretty sure that's a-okay. We brought them home to our house, which is to say our grandmother's house, because all good, clean-cut American police officers, Jake Ryan lives at home with his grandma, who he loves almost as much as he loves America. So we're up the next morning, I believe, and this is Grandma's computer. That great T-shirt. Ooh, how nice does this look, y'all? Ooh, printer doesn't need any adjustment. Let's see if I remember how to use one of these. Tsunami shell. Cobb. Uh-oh, it's that Loom crossover we've all been looking for. Great, another fingerprint. What's supposed to mean? Password. Hey, Eloquent Duck, thank you. Thank you so much for the bits. That's not it. Letter. Jackie, I'm so thankful to have such a loving and understanding wife. I know my job puts a lot of stress on you. Thanks for hanging in there. Love, John. Porno.exe. Great, another fingerprint. Whoa, Protostar, War on the Frontier. What's happening right now? Explore the far reaches of space. Visit exotic locations. Interact with mysterious aliens. Tsunami available now. Wow, what a great looking game. What else is there? Proto data. You can't run that, at least not now. Let's go out those arrow keys. I mean, it's a great question. Alright, let's see here. Ring. Great, another. Ring World. Revenge of the Patriarch. Revenge of the Patriarchy. You didn't know how woke Jim Walls was, but he is awoke. You play a mercenary in search of an old friend. Highly advanced technology is at your disposal. Lead dangerous expeditions. Tsunami available now. Yeah, that's like the Larry Niven Ring World. Or Niven? Niven? Yeah, there's an adventure game based on it, right? Is it an adventure game, or is it like a Star Control kind of Starflight? I can't keep Starflight and Star Control straight. Uma Oprah. You can't run that. What's wacky? Wacky.exe. Wacky Funsters! With 5.5 games in one, you're given the role, that's how you spell role, of Geekwad. Do you have what it takes? Drive on a treacherous freeway and avoid the roadkill. Hunt down those pesky woodland creatures before they hunt you down. Tsunami available now. Geekwad. Oh, wait. So I can pick up and drag the printer icon to things I want to print. What a great UI this is. Can I just shoot this? There's no need to use your gun here. I mean, we've all been there, right? Maybe I'll... You don't want to print that? Okay. Well, I guess there's not much we can do with the computer at the moment, but I'm glad it's there. Yeah, Grandma's downloaded all the hot new demos. She got on her local BS, and she downloaded all those hot new demos. It seems like the TV is always on. Now, Grand, when I go visit my parents, that's the case too. I'm gonna turn it off. Can't afford to put on any more weight. Ha ha ha, got him. Granny's fridge is like an old friend. Jake Ryan is the saddest person on earth. Granny's fridge is like an old friend. When I find myself in times of sorrow, Granny's fridge, it calls to me. Speaking words of wisdom, Frigidaire. Large, rectangular, and cold on the inside. Just like my wife. Sorry. I haven't streamed in a while. I forgot how to do it, okay? Wait, I went back in, didn't I? Ding dang it. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Ignition. Granny's fridge looks like 2 slabs of butter, just like an old friend. I mean, butter is your friend. Hey, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I got a new haircut, and it's shaped kind of like a pineapple. I'm kind of rocking like a real pineapple dude right now. Not sure how I feel about it. You know your haircut isn't going well when you go to your usual barber, but there's a new guy working there, and rather than having to wait for your usual barber, you're just like, yeah, I'll take the new guy, whatever. And like about 5 minutes into the haircut, your actual barber is coming over to the other chair, and he's like showing your barber how to hold the like scissors correctly and how to like brush through hair while they cut. And then by the end of your haircut, your barber comes over and finishes it. Like the last 5 minutes, he's like tagged in on the haircut. And then at the end, he apologizes and doesn't charge you for your haircut. That was the haircut experience that I got on this one. It was hilarious. Like, I could just see my barber who was working on his other customer, like, just getting more and more concerned until he eventually just walked over. It's like, I've got to step in on this. Thank you. I mean, it's not what I wanted. I'm adjusting to it. It's a little too hip for me. I'm not a hip guy. Let's see here. So now that we're back at the station. I love that all these notes look just exactly alike in our inventory. The DA's note is useless here. His rap sheet is useless here. What's that? Oh, that's that board that tells us there's some sort of like Nicaraguan gun cartel on the loose, right? Well, there you go. That was the game. Guess you can't click the board there. All right, let's try this again. What is the best year for video games? Sheldorn asks in Ask Jess Anything. I once joked that the best year for video games, going all the way back to like 1984, has consistently always been next year, right? That's what the industry would have us believe, that if you aren't happy with this year's offerings, let me promise you, next year is going to be the greatest year that the industry's ever seen. So my immediate answer is next year is the best year. And I really have to go through to the title screen to do this. Next year is the best year in video gaming. You know, I have trouble thinking of games off the top of my head, like in years. Like 98 is definitely one of those big ones. Ooh, I don't know. Like what all's on 98? What do we have there? What are our big ones? 98's Half-Life, right? Am I imagining that? Hey, I'm a little deep at. Let's see here. Let's load up our game. Here's our Yotto save. Half-Life, yeah, StarCraft Thief. All those I've spent a good bit of time with. Baldur's Gate, King's Quest 8. That's right, Ricky. Can't forget the classics. Okay. Try this again. And Kevin, I did see your Marvel Snap Break. I'm going to try to get a little bit more of this game done before I go switching wildly to another game for 5 minutes. But remind me, if I don't come back to that in a little while, be sure to let me know I need to play some Marvel Snap to cover that redemption. Now just doesn't feel like the right time. You can't do that, at least not now. But oh, I will snap. You best believe. You know, I need to go give Baldur's Gate its due. I never played it. I played both Icewind Dale games and liked those a lot, which I would think that would mean I'd really enjoy Baldur's Gate. But... Good morning, crew. Yes, today's briefing will cut short due to the scheduled inspection. Nothing really new to pass on to you anyway. One thing before I dismiss you for inspection. No dirty Harrys. What does that say? Inspection today. Let's be sharp out there. The captain's ill today. So yours truly here will be running the shizzo. And you best be looking sharp, just like it says on the board behind me. Inspection today. Better look sharp. Harrison and Ryan, I want a word with you in the hall right after the briefing. This is, of course, composer Ken Allen, who worked on this game as well as a number of Sierra games, doing the digital acting here as the guy leading the briefing. I guess that's all I can do. Seems as though you had a bad day yesterday, Ryan. Our illustrious DA not only released Bradford Green, he tossed out your illegal weapons arrest because of a bad search. Don't take it too hard, though. Lots of rookies make mistakes early on. Did I just die? That's one big crop. I assisted, here's Doug. I assisted Officer Ryan on that stop, and it went down by the book. We bust our butts taking this guy punk off the street. Just one street. Then he gets this guy crap from the DA for our effort. Calm down, Harrison. Doug, calm down. I hear you tried to give a criminal your gun yesterday so he could shoot you with it. Sometimes you just have to grin and bear it. We'll get him next time. Don't worry. Johnny Law is on the case. Okay, you guys are dismissed. Inspection in the parking lot in 10 minutes. I'll just stand here like a doofus. Looking carefully, you see nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, Doug is not going to be cool with all this. You only challenge Doug so many times before he pushes back. This cleaning kit is useful for being gun jams. My walkthrough tells me this is the day when I'm supposed to clean my gun. Right here in the hallway. Wait. Caught up in the excitement of new Johnny Pilgrim. Oops.
Use authentic police procedures if you want to survive.
Thank you, Living. Oh, that's some very good Jim Walls action there. Oh, thank you, Jim Walls. God bless you. Is there a bill in this card? Oh, it auto saved me on the death. Even better. Well, I guess okay. I guess I'm gonna have to save at some point and quit having to replay parts of this game. Let's go. Oh man, that was good stuff. Yeah, that's A+ Jim Walls. And that's all you need to know about Jim Walls. We like to have fun with Jim Walls around here, but you know, we can't overlook the fact that he was kind of bad at computer game design. Thanks, Jim. That's right, I'm a little teapot. Okay. Let's ignition this. The remix to ignition. Shoot yourself in the face is not standard police procedure. No, standard police procedure is shooting other people in the face here in the U.S. Let's see here. Officer involved shooting, that's right. That's... AC did. Let's see. So how do I unload my gun? Can I not now? Oh wait, here we go. Sweet. Let's just save here so we don't have to make this trip again. Boom. It was really good last time, though. Like, I was thinking, it's like, this doesn't seem like a super safe place to clean your gun in the middle of the hallway. What if it went off? And then, of course, it really did. Okay. Good morning, crew. You guys effed up yesterday. In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two equally important parties. Jake, who cleans his loaded gun, takes victims out for dates, and Doug, which is self-explanatory. God, can you imagine how devastated Doug probably was when he found out Jake bit it right there in the hallway? Just absolutely beefed it. Yeah, I think that's all we have to do here. We're really making progress, though. It's hard to believe this is still world record pace. Let's see. Get on your bike and take the ticket book out of the glove compartment. Why does nobody ever put gloves in their glove compartment? Let's have a lot of old Chipotle napkins in there. Oh, wow. We're staying at attention. The firing squad. That's right. Are we getting ready to do like a 21 gun salute for the for the American justice system? Oh yes. Oh no, don't do that. I feel like that's rule 1. Ryan. Looking really good here. This thing's cleaner than my mama's watch. No. I love me pulling it out and just kind of look down the barrel like, wow, what a clean gun. Thanks, Jim. Your dad would be proud, son. Whew. All right, we did it. Surely Doug, like, can you see Doug, like, he pulls out of his holster, he's just got a banana in his hand, like, oh no, what I eat for breakfast? All right, well, that's how it goes. That's your inspection. Or if we would have died if we had a dirty gun. Yes. Give me that ticket book. Give me that Miranda card. I'm the kind of cop that hasn't memorized the Miranda rights yet. Okay. Get on your bike and take the use your ticket book on the car versus side street. I guess I just drive around until it pops up a situation. Is that how this game works in general? Oh wow, look at this. I'm no artist and don't really understand how art works, but I feel like the perspective isn't quite right here. I feel like there may be like 6 different vanishing points going on. You don't have the keys, besides it's not worth stealing. Get wrecked, Volkswagen. This is not your car. You don't have the keys for it. That's how other people's cars work. Congratulations, Ryan. Let's see. So I'm supposed to... Oh, wait. No, don't go inside yet. Don't do it. Jake, I'm glad you came by. You haven't found anything else on the beach, have you? Not since the crate piece. You know, I've been thinking about that. I wonder if they got the rights to use that White Sox logo on the hat. Even called the ATF to see if they could get them to check out some of the Channel Islands. So we don't have enough for an investigation. I think they're wrong. Let's look at the map. We're going to look at the map. It's just a guess, but with the currents the way they are, that piece of crate could have come from one of these Channel Islands. Let's check it out. There should be islands out there. We could look for a year and never find a thing. We need more information, a solid lead, something. A solid piece of lead, you say? I just gave myself a solid piece of lead a few minutes ago. It was terrible. I went straight to heaven and then had to come back. It's like Bruno Mars said, I was locked out of it. Car's parked illegally. Oh, man. Before we deal with whatever's going on in there, you know what we have to do? Well, first we have to read the cart's rights. Oh. Yeah, get him, Jim Walls. Get him. Get him. You can't just park your ugly old car on the side street. Oh, man. Oh, I love that we're not just like stopping crimes. We're just like writing up people for parking violations. That's what it's all about. Okay. Let's see here. Talk to Lyle, then leave. Really, that's all I have to do? I don't have to like do any adventuring in that room. We'll go back in and see if there's any adventuring to do. I'm doing this for adventuring. I'm here for retro adventuring. Broken window theory simulator. Let's also do one of these moves. Need a lead. Machine requires that piece of microfiche be inserted. There are extra cups for coffee. The trash is hardly worth going through. Nothing happens. That accomplishes nothing. Lyle's desk is private. Jeez Louise. Map is firmly attached to the wall. A fax machine. Fax. The shelves on the wall hold various books. Shelves on the wall hold various books. Shelves on the wall hold various books. Plant. It's a plant! Alright. Maybe there isn't anything else to do here. Yeah, see, Ben, this is exactly right. If you're going to put an overflowing trash can in your adventure game, you need to have the basic decency to have it have some sort of cool inventory item in it. Like an old baseball or something. Isn't that from Dagger of Amon-Ra? Isn't there a baseball in a trash can or something? Belongs to like Rhubarb Crodfaller or whatever his name is. Am I imagining that completely? Drafts of his novel. There you go. Okay. Uh-oh. Victor 33 requests 1035 at the Bikini Hut. Oh, I wouldn't mind having a little bit of 1035 at the Bikini Hut. We're going to give him an old 10-4. Good buddies. 10-4. And we're off. Bikini Hut. It's Bikini Hut time. Bikini Hut. Bikini Hut. Bikini Hut. Bikini Hut's what I call my grandma's house. Where are you, Bikini Hut? There's Tony's bar. There's Alley Cat. Which I was hoping was a brothel, but I think maybe a bowling alley. Boy, this is a great navigation system, just being able to... Bikini Hut's in the right middle screen. Why don't you just tell me where you'd like to go? Bikini Hut! Uh-oh. What's the scoop? Tell it to me straight, Doug. DUI. He's locked himself in the car and won't come out. Are you making this up? For attention again? No way, I'm not that original. I'm too stupid to make up something like that. Look how happy Doug is, though. Man, if I could feel like that halfway through my workday, oh my goodness. Doug is the best. Have you tried to talk him out? He doesn't seem to want to listen to me. I'm just Doug. He's lost his own little world. Let's see what we can come up with. I've got some ideas. There's a lot going on in this scene. It's true. Let's see here. Bikini Hut. We're going to the Bikini Hut. Let's see. Okay. Take out the tires so he can't get away. I mean, that seems pretty reasonable. I'm Doug, and you're Dad, and I'm out of here. Oh man, I love me some mistake. Please step out of the vehicle. Gracious afternoon to you, officer. Please step out of the vehicle, sir. Oh, sir. I like that. Oh, here we go. That does have some Nick Cage vibes. Don't call her back up because the guy was drunk. Yeah, that's what you do. I mean, I do know, like, the last time I got pulled over for doing, like, 70 and a 65, like, 3 cop cars pulled up behind me, I guess in case I tried to, like, jam out of there in some sort of, like, armored vehicle or something. I don't know what they were planning on doing. I like back up because this drunk man's coming on to me. I think I'm just fine right here. He's not gonna listen, Jake. All right, well, only one answer. How drunk is he? Yes, let's see if we can get him wasted. Oh, please, this has to be a gift soon. Expect this as a sticker coming to a future stream. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's gonna be so effed up. He's actually drinking in the car with the cop there. Yeah, Doug, you couldn't figure this one out? Anything in the trunk that might help us, Doug? Like shotgun? I don't know. I'll open it and you can take a look. How would I know what's in my trunk? That checks out, Seabed. I can totally see that. Okay, what we got in here? Trunk of a patrol car. No, duh. What we have? Ooh, road flares and a spring-loaded punch. A spring-loaded punch. Do we have any idea what a spring-loaded punch is? The center punch is useless here. Window breaker. This guy's had too much spring-loaded punch. Yes. Alright, well, we're just gonna smash his window, I guess. Cop style. Only solution to this problem. Messy, but it worked. That's the cop's motto. Wow. I'm sorry. Nicely done, Jake. You're my hero, Jake. Sorry about the locked door thing, Ossifers. I'm gonna hole punch you. Oh, sorry. You're hooked on drinking. You're a real boozoholic. Can't get enough boozohol. Let's see. Let's see my cool nickel. Hang on to your nickel. Alright. Maybe you'd like to hear about your Miranda rights. You search the driver and remove his ID. Well, I didn't try to search him. He can only mumble incoherently. Are the talk and use icons messed up for this guy? Let's see. Cuff him, and then we'll 9815. Here's your handcuffs. Complimentary. It's your bust, Doug. You better cuff this guy. Ben, I'm like a chocoholic, but for booze is one of my favorite old school The Onion pieces. So good. Cheer bus, Doug. This guy smells like he fell in the vat. Like the Joker. He's been Joker-fied. This is one time when it's really nice to be a motor officer. You get to holler old friend and book him. Well, I can walk from here. That's free. You'll enjoy it. God, Doug is such a gem. Anytime. Here's your punch back, Doug. You can handle it from here. I'm going to get back to my patrol. Now, isn't it funny, like, how condescending Jake is to Doug when it's literally Jake's second day on the job and presumably Doug didn't start the same day? Like, Doug must have seniority over him. And Jake's just like, nah, I'm totally happy to just tell you what this is all about. You know, you work for me, Doug. All right. Okay. 98. And 15. All right. We did it. We ding-dang did it. So let's see here. What now? Drive anywhere and you will end up at home, says the walkthrough. I appreciate that. So we'll just drive anywhere. We'll just drive it home with one headlight. Or if I just drove home, will that break the game? No, a shark? Wait a second. Oh, this is tragic. I mean, oh, no. I'll get the door, Jake. You stay off that knee. All right, sure. Thanks, Grant. I appreciate it. I love living here with you like a grown man. Lyle, it's good to see you. Is Jake up and around? He's got his legs stretched out on the couch. Come on in. This game does a lot with a couple of anime gifts. It really does. Hey, Tiger, how goes the recovery? Leg's still pretty stiff and sore. Mostly I'm just going stir crazy. Like that one movie, Stir Crazy. Been sitting around this house for weeks. Like that one movie, House Party. Easy, Jake. You're lucky to be alive. Yeah, but it's still hard to be cooped up like this. You know, kid, you're not doing anybody any good sitting around here waiting for your disability leave to be up. Why don't you come down to the office and give me a hand? It'd do you good to get out of the house and keep your mind working. I could sure use you. Exercise would keep my knee from getting so stiff. You know, that might not be such a bad idea. Can I give you something cold to drink with your human mouth, Lyle? I'll get it, Jake. You stay here. Oh no, did we die? For bad... Dad, wake up. Please wake up. Oh no, it's a flashback. How'd Jim Walls know how to depict events that happened in the past while telling a present set narrative? Since when can he do that? I heard something. Somebody's in the house. I'll check it out, Jake. You stay here. I wish I had a nightstand so I just have to put my flashlight on the floor beside the bed. Oh no. Flashbacks. Look at that Pepsi. Lyle, how much do you know about my parents' murder? My one parent that got murdered? I don't know how to use a plural possessive, so we're just going to say my parent. You think you'd call him my dad, but yeah, here we go. The best way to answer that, Jake, is for you to come down to the office and take a look at a file I have on the case. We gotta get going. I want to give you this first. These printed up for the business. Come on down to the office when you're up to it. Thanks, Lyle. I will. That's jorts, by the way. All right, another indiscreet piece of paper. The plastic calendar has no effect on that. Perfect. So let's see here. After a dial comes and goes, going to the den, turn on the computer. Oh, we're going to hack this thing. We're going to hack the Gibson. And by the way, I still remember we had that redemption where I'm supposed to take a break from this game and go play my 2022 Game of the Year, Marvel Snap, for one round. So don't think I've forgotten that. Day 2 isn't over yet. We got hit by, well, who knows what day it is. We got hit by a car and went to the hospital, and now we're here, like in recovery. So I think it's probably been several days or weeks. Jackie, I'm thankful to have such a loving and understanding wife. Watch this. Y'all want to see some hacking? Password. Jackie. Kaboom! Boom goes the dynamite. File contains a set of financial ledger pages and a blueprint for a warehouse. Payments for automatic weapons. So we will just crank the printer over here. You print the blueprints in financial ledger. Get them? Dude, that serves no purpose. Ah, there they are. They're in my inventory. We did it. Jake's dad might have been crooked. That can't be Nathan, can it? Yeah, it sounds like Grandma's part of it. Yeah, we can't work within the system anymore. The system's failed us. But riding a motorcycle with a bad knee's fun. Oh, we did the wacky folder earlier, and it wasn't as wacky as you'd hope. It was just a game about some geekwad. Okay. City Hall, and show the blueprints to Jim. All you people up there in City Hall, you're effing it up for the people that's in the streets. What if he has bad cop genes? There's someone having a loud argument outside my home. The sounds of arguing. Let's sound this lady we've been hitting on the whole game. Received no response. Oh wait, here we go. Good day, Mrs. McCoy. Hello, Officer Ryan. Hey, Jim. Jimmy Walls. Wallflower. Jimothy. Not much. How about you? Your neighbor there is driving me crazy. She's kind of a looker, isn't she? You creep. I'm not having much luck breaking the ice. Keep trying, kid. Something's bound to give. Okay, Jim. Whatever you say. Hey, you're from the Hall of Records. Could you look at these? Can you tell me anything about these, Jimbo? Let's squeeze the old database and see what pops out. Nothing on the ledger pages, but you're in luck, Jake. That blueprint's pretty old, but it's still in here. Stuart Cox had them run through the county permit system about 10 years ago. Stuart Cox, the DA? That Stuart Cox? One the same, Jaco. Thanks, Jim. Thanks a lot. No problem, Jake. Any old time. Okay, we're getting to the bottom of this. Squeeze that database, Jim. Squeeze it. Let's see, so, Going back to Jameson and Ryan.
Use authentic police procedures if you want to survive.
Thank you, Pickled Dog. Thank you, thank you. Uh-oh. Well, oh, there it is. There's the little tiny corner that allows me to leave the room. Save. It's a good game. This game's perfectly fine. This game's better than like half the Police Quest series. Okay, back to Jameson and Ryan. What the heck? We're still there? I have to deal with this. I'm sorry. Well, I'm in my civvies. I can't write a ticket for it. It's true. No owls. Hey, what's Peggy Bundy from Married with Children's favorite Christmas carol? No owl, no owl. Hello. I thought about what you said. Keen out would be good for me. That's great, Jake. I'm glad you're here. Listen, I've got an errand to run. You wait here and I'll be back in a few minutes. Nice khakis. Let's go see Grandma. That's right. Exactly what's happening. Okay. Get the file from the desk and leave the clipping and pick it up again. Inside the file, there's a newspaper clipping and several police reports describing what little is known about none of the murders. You wish you'd not seen the pictures taken at the scene. What a bummer. Scanning the newspaper article on your parents' murder caused you to remember back to that terrible night. Jake hid in the closet. Classic gun stuff. Solitary evidence bag catches your eye. Contains a streak of microfiche. Oh man, I'm supposed to know how to use a microfiche reader? Unsolved. Cause of death, single gunshot wound resulting in massive trauma to the chest. Bullet exited the victim after passing through the chest. Multiple gunshot wounds, massive trauma to the chest. Remains of a single bullet were taken from the south wall of the computer room. While the disfigurement of the bullet prevent positive identification, the rifling marks found do not preclude the possibility that a 9mm Parabellum Luger was the murder weapon. So Lex Luger is a suspect. 3 cartridge cases were found at the scene. One in the computer room near the male victim. 2 cases were found in the bedroom near the female victim. Each case bears the head stamp 9mm Angela, and identical scratch marks caused by ejection from a semi-automatic pistol with an overhead ejector mechanism. Photograph. Microfiche for storing my tiny fish. Precisely. Okay, do I need to do anything else with the microfiche, or do I just look at it like this? Oh no, I just launched Outlook. I guess that's what I'll be doing. Here comes some mail. Let's see. Okay, when Lau returned, showing the rap sheet and the blueprint. Okay, this is getting complicated. Oh, you're back just in time. I wasn't snooping around. Snooping around. Well, I wasn't sniping around. So what do you think about these? I found a computer file at home that might be something. Does the name Cobb mean anything to you? Have you ever asked him about Loom? A couple of days before your mom and dad were killed, we rousted some joker named Cobb down at Tony's bar, but he took off when we lost him. I can never link Cobb to the murders. Cobb's name is on this file I found in my dad's stuff. Maybe a computer disk is what your dad picked up. Cobb dropped something outside Tony's bar, but I never found out what it was. We saw it was a computer disk in the opening. This could be the break we need. There's stuff about Cobb and another guy with the initials SC. Need more information on Cobb. Got this rap sheet before I went down on the bike. With a head stamp on the stolen ammunition. The same stuff used on your folks several years ago. I'll fax Richard Cobb's name to police headquarters. Maybe they have something on him that'll help. Good idea, Jake. That seems reasonable. Okay. Fax the blueprint to Police HQ to get Cobb's rap sheet. Okay, then we'll go back outside. I will capitalize faxed it. Send it straight to the DMV. Okay. All of our forms at my university still require us to list a fax number because they haven't been updated in decades, and getting faculty to agree on updates to them is impossible, so they'll be that way forever. Now, I kind of miss microfiche and microfilm too. We had to actually have like a whole day where we learned to use the microfiche machine in like my freshman seminar in college. A rap sheet as long as my arm. Cobb hangs out with Forrest Follett. Follett is wanted for questioning about the National Guard Armory burglary. That's where the 9mm ammo came from. The pieces are starting to fit, Jake. Where do we go from here? We need to find anyone who knows anything about Cobb. Let's nose around town and see what we could stir up. That's definitely how investigations like this work. I'm right behind you, Jake. All right, Lyle, let's go. Get in your terrible car and go for a drive. Wait, am I driving this car? What's that all about? Okay. Faraway Xerox. Okay, you know what? I think we've reached the perfect place to pause. We're like nearly an hour in, and things are starting to heat up. Let's save, first of all. On our way. That's a perfect save name title. Let's pause. And Kevin, if you're still out there, if you're still watching, or if you're watching this on the VOD, like 45 minutes ago, you redeemed Marvel Snap Break. And the idea there is that I take a break from playing this game that you all tuned in to see, and instead I play one. Kevin's still here, thank goodness. I play one round of Marvel Snap, the hit deck building game that everyone should download and play. It's wonderful. One of the best free-to-play games I've ever experienced. So we're going to take a brief Marvel Snap distraction. We'll just load it right up here. It'll be perfect once it's going. You're going to love it. Everything's going to be wonderful. This is definitely what retro gamers come to a stream like this to see. Let's see here. Just have to open up the old volume mixer. All right, it's not too loud. Okay, Snap is running. Then I just need to... Oh, you hear that great Snap music? Let's see if I can snap my way over to a better save. Hey, is my audio any better now? Can you hear me? Thumbs up, thumbs down, up, Okay, thumbs up. We can hear me now. All right. Well, who knows what in the world is going on? All I know is that Marvel Snap seemed to snap this stream absolutely in half, and who knows now what all kinds of problems we've created for ourselves. But we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make it happen. We're going to do this. It is all Kevin's fault. I think there's one thing that I can really stress. It's that earlier, was it who gave me the redemption up there? I saw What Would Jim Walls Do redemption somewhere along the way. Don't see it anymore, but I know it was there. Whoever it was that said, what would Jim Walls do? he would slap the side of his monitor and say, "Ah, you gotta be kidding me." That's what he would do. That would be it. He'd smack the side of the monitor. "Ah, you gotta be kidding me." But yeah, that's how Jim would handle these sorts of computer problems. So let's get back to the game. Goodness gracious. Like, goodness gracious is my new emerging catchphrase. I feel like I'm saying it like 900 times a stream now. Okay, let's see here. So we met at the police station. And we allegedly have a mugshot now? Do we not? Oh, there it is. There's our mugshot. Okay, so once we get the mugshot, now we're heading to Tony's bar. Time for a little bit of bar hopping. We're going for a little 1069 down at Tony's bar. I don't know if that's the proper police code, but I assume it is. You came here with Lyle! You giant nerd. Okay. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Not only through tonight's technical problem. God, look at that. Does that thing have like monster truck wheels on it or something? Like, honestly, it could be a sedan facing to the left or an El Camino facing to the right. It's a really beautiful design. They've really knocked it out of the park here. Digitize the Hot Wheel car. Oh man, my frames are dropping again. My connection's all over the place. It just crapped the bed just out of nowhere. It was doing so great all night. We'll give it a minute here. We'll see how it goes. Audio's popping again. Let me know if the audio gets so aggravating that it's unbearable. Not Alley Cat. Where was the bazaar? All the buildings on this. Oh, it's a Naugahyde door. See, I just told you it was a Naugahyde door. And then when I clicked it, the game also said padded with Naugahyde. All the buildings on this block are kept on good shape. Yeah, what about all the graffiti, though? I feel like Jim Walls does not appreciate graffiti. Wow, get a load of this bar. Looks exactly like it did years ago before our father was murdered. Like, curiously unchanged. I believe Pickled Dog, that is the line. Hello, I'm Jake Ryan. Pleased to meet you. I'm Tony, the bartender. I'm trying to locate Richard Cobb. Richard Corn Cobb. I'm trying to locate Richard Cobb, co-star in the hit series Home Improvement. Nope, can't help you. Richard Karn used to frequent your bar about 10 years ago. Is that his name, Richard Karn, or did I just imagine that? That is a pretty great beard. I've been working at this bar for the last 12 years. I don't know any Richard Cobb. I feel, excuse me, I've got work to do. Like all bartenders, I have a bar to endlessly wipe down. I need to ask him about Loom. Let's see here. What do you make of this? Hey, look at this mugshot. Are you sure you've never seen this man, Richard Karn, before? As a matter of fact, I have. Tell me anything about him? I knew only a snowman. Now we're in some, like, Smokey and the Bandit territory. Comes in here now and again, orders a beer with sauerkraut pickled eggs. Typical criminal food. And when he orders that, I say, we're a bar, you moron. We don't have that. Yeah, I think they're trying to imply he might be a Nazi here. After 10 minutes, I can smell him from one end of the bar to the other. Ah, the bitter fruit of crime. Is there anyone else around here that might know him? Sure, Kate Pritchard's her name. You're in luck. She's had to be seen down at the end of the bar, easily within earshot. She can probably hear us right now. Hey, Kate, talk to this guy, will ya? Hey, Kate. What'd you talk to me for? A nickel? How about if I beat you with this plank? Do you like blueprints? Do you like having a gun waved in your face? Not loaded, so it's fine. It is a loss we don't have more Jim Walls games. This is Rester. They're for official use only. Game? What do you think I was trying to do? Here, have you ever seen this guy? Do you know this man? Maybe, maybe not. What's it to you, anyway? Check a few loose ends. Hey, big boy, I don't know you from Adam. Go bother somebody else. Would you like a plastic counter? Maybe you'd like to see my badge. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm a police officer. My name's Jake Ryan. Yeah, we're allowed to carry a gun around on medical leave. Then we're just an ordinary American citizen who can carry guns anywhere. Very close once. Why are you asking about Dick, anyway? Quick question. I'm retracing the circumstances of a couple of murders. Killers were never brought to justice. I'm hoping to uncover something, anything that may have been overlooked. Good luck, pal. If Richard's involved, you won't be able to do anything about it. He's too well connected. Give me a break, ma'am. Can't you just think of anything that'd help? Anybody your boyfriend knew at the time who might still be in the area? Finally, Kate Pritchard searches her memory. There's one guy that Richard's been hanging around with lately. Give me a name, Mrs. Pritchard. I really need a name. I don't know his name, mister. Just some filthy little worm that Dick meets here once in a while. Dick calls him Weasel. Dick Weasel. That's the only name I know him by. Kate pauses. She writes something down on a bar napkin. Last I heard, he's working at the bowling alley. Gutter kitties. The Weasel. You don't think it's Bobby the Brain Heenan, do you? The Weasel. I hope that name helps. Who knows if that little slime is even still around. Wacky Adventures of Snowman and the Weasel. I mean, I'd play that game. You have to wait your turn. You'd have one angry bartender who tried taking anything off his walls, so I'm not allowed in Applebee's anymore. Just an ordinary jukebox. You just can't get the song out of your mind, so you select Okie from Muskogee. Wow. But it doesn't play it. Great. Partner, Lyle. Is Lyle our partner? Our partner was Officer Doug. With the napkin. Oh, great idea. The napkin won't do it. We can't really look at our inventory, which is really no fun. Try talking to Kate again. We can do that, though. Have you got your own place, Jake? No, I live with my grandmother. Too bad. Oh man, totally owned. Oh wow, it's awful. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Whew. Boy, this is a lot to process. Okay. So let's see. Let's go to the car. What car looks different every single scene? Really something else. Why does Lyle let us drive his car? Isn't that a little strange? Like, have you ever gotten in a friend's car and then you drove it for, like, no good reason? Assuming your friend is sober. Local bowling alley. The alley cat. Uh-oh. Are we losing frames again, y'all? Is the stream breaking up? I'm showing some warning lights on my end. Looks like the manager. Counter's covered with grimy fingerprints. Old smelly shoes that have housed 1 million feet. The interior area of the bowling establishment. Great message. Let's see if we get a good talking head here. Are you the manager? That's me. Eugene's the name. Wanna bowl a couple of lines? Well, let me know if I can do something for you. This guy's great. Investigating a murder case. A cold case, if you will. Appreciate any help you can provide. Sure, officer, what do you want to know? Let's see. You know the Weasel? Is the name Weasel mean anything to you? That's Follett. Follett, that's the other guy we know about. He works here. Follett? Forrest Follett? Is that Weasel's real name? Yeah, he's in the back right now. I'll go get him for you. Hey, Follett, someone's here to see you. Hey, it's me, Forrest Follett. Are you Forrest Follett? Maybe. Who wants to know? Look at this guy. He's got quite a right ear on him. Sorry. This is great. Yeah, you can tell the bad posture. I'm a police officer. Jake Ryan's my name. I'd ask you a few questions. Go jump in a lake. I'll tell you what, man, you ain't got nothing on me. Oh yeah? What if I showed you all my evidence? What if I gave you this calendar? What if I bribed you with a nickel? What if I hit you with some matches? Or waste your boat real quick? That's what Doug would do. It's like, hey, I know this is a stressful situation. Can I de-escalate with the boat rental coupon? What if I hook you? Okay. Feels like this is probably what we want. Nope, contraption. Here we go. Look, Follett, you can talk to me here or we can go downtown. Up to you. Oh, what do you want to know? Implicated the Strathmore National Guard Armory burglary. Whoa, you ain't gonna put that on me. Then give me another name. I ain't got a name. Take it downtown, Lyle. No, wait, Snake. That's all I know, some guy named Snake. You can trust me, Weasel. When I tell you it's Snake that's behind all this, where do I find this Snake? I only met him once. Come on, Follett. Okay, he's been letting me stay in his trailer. Down by the Bikini Hut. That's all I know. Thanks, Mr. Follett. You've been a big help. Okay, Lyle. Take him out and put him in the car. You got it, Jake. I'll take him in after we check out his story. Hey, wait a minute. Can it, Follett? When you run with the big dogs, you're gonna get bit. Good one, Jake. When you run with the big dogs, you're gonna get bit. Yeah, Ben, I'm sorry I didn't get it sooner, but there it was. Get him out here, Lyle. Oh my god. This game is wonderful. Just every last thing about it. Looks like the manager, alright. Yeah, I guess that's all we need to do here, huh? Oh wait, talk to the manager again, eh? Clever. You know more about Follett? Just jumping off of some trailer once, that's all. Keeping his belongings here? Checking the back. That guy's a real slob. A P-I-G-P. What fits back there is this key. It ain't mine. Take the key if that's cool with you. I'll just confiscate that private property. Well, this game is just a litany of the quips that Walls murmured under his breath. Hey, Nam, Jake, there rules. Thank you, Nam. Thank you. I bet if you work at a bowling alley, you're used to having your employees arrested pretty frequently. Okay. Vroom vroom, says the car. To the Bikini Hut. Don't mind if I do. Boy, they're really
going to come out of retirement, and do, the next police quest.
When are you going to come out of retirement, Jim? I would love to have Jim come out of retirement. We missed out when Precinct didn't get kickstarted, but I feel like if we don't get another Jim Walls game now, time is going to run out, and we're going to have to ask ourselves, what did we do wrong? Of course, hopefully by then, like all of these AI art generating robots will have been perfected to the point that you can just tap in like a prompt, like make a police procedural point and click adventure in the style of Jim Walls, and it will just spit out a fully formed game at the end. But I have a very good feeling if Precinct was kickstarted, we still wouldn't have it. Yeah. Love a new game with modern sensibilities, but also Jake Ryan, the exact same Jake Ryan. Yeah, I want this incredibly doofus boy, to be still the star of this modern game. Let's just let ourselves inside. Warrant? No thanks. I don't think this search warrants a warrant. The thing is, and what they don't really tell you about police work, is if you're following a hunch, you actually have freedom to violate anyone's personal property or privacy. It's just cool. Nobody minds. Can't go wrong with it. It's always the right choice. The real slob. Old news you read before. Oh, you know what I want for that? I think someone should do a full motion video remake of Blue Force. Yeah, I've probably mentioned before, and if Kevin's still around, he can corroborate this. One of the ideas that the No More for Today team that worked on StairQuest considered as our follow-up game was a pitch called Bad Cop. I think the original idea came from my pal, the Space Quest historian. But the idea was going to be a sort of riff on Police Quest as a point-and-click adventure where you're playing a corrupt cop, where you'd be doing things like framing people for crimes and being on the take and other things like that. And we couldn't figure out really a way to do that. And like my big hang up with it was like why I never really quite got going with it was I couldn't figure out how to make a main character like that sympathetic. Like he we had an opening scene where our character, the bad cop, the titular bad cop, was going to be driving drunk to work, get in an accident, and then you had to plant evidence on the poor civilian that you crashed into to make them appear to be at fault. So that's like, and it's like, once you start out with that scene, how do you ever get anyone back on board to like hoping that your bad cop, wins at the end of the day? It's a 12-inch RCA with a custom antenna. Snake needs to take out his trash. Frying pan contains the remnants of an old mill. Water drips slowly from the faucet. The saucepan contains some kind of mold or fungus. Half-empty bottle of scotch sits on the counter. Yes. Getting drunk won't help you solve this case. Might not hurt, though. Don't have time for a nap. How great would it be to let yourself into someone's apartment like this and just take a little nap? Take a closer look at the box. I feel like we should still have music here. Ammunition will be an important piece of evidence. Is that all that we're looking for in here? Just those bullets we keep hearing great bullet stories about? Let's see. Pick up the old boots on the left and look at them. Old boots, you say? Oh, there's some old boots. They really blended in. Police Quest by the... I mean, that's better. Like, just doing a straight up, can we recreate a Police Quest game without any sort of ironic twist to it? Just go and make the most by the book Police Quest game. But the more you do, the more the other cops try to stop you. Now, like this too. Like you're playing by the book and everybody's like, you don't have to do that, man. We can get away with anything. Classic boot situation. The heel of the boot looks a little strange. Oh, really? The boot has an orthopedic lift built in the sole and heel. The side of the orthopedic lift triggers a nearly forgotten memory. Oh. Jake hide in the closet. Uh-oh. Ha ha ha! I knew it. Schedule of arms shipments is evidence and should be handled carefully. It's like the traveling Wilburys said, handle with care. Let's see. So can I read the note? I wish there was a way to like look at things. But there isn't. Oh well. Seen black boots before. Yeah, I mean, again, like the idea that all of this evidence has stuck around for years and years. The bar has the same patrons it had. Took Follett down the station, turned him over. Find anything? Sure did, Lyle. A schedule of arms shipments out of Marblehead Island with the initials SC. Some 9mm ammo. The schedule even mentions Future Wave by name. Get the jackpot, Jake. That's the break we've needed. Let's get back to the office. See what I can do hard to get the ATF on this case. Check out Marblehead Island. Partner. Man, Doug has just been... Partner? You mean it? Why not? Your name's already on the stationery. Thanks, Lyle. I'll check in with you after I check out the island. See you tomorrow afternoon. We found a note that read, P.S. Don't forget to do more crimes. Criminals are a cowardly, superstitious, and stupid lot, so you know how it goes. All right, this is great. We're doing great work. We're really nailing this game. Just an absolute perfect game. Playing it flawlessly without any kind of technical glitches. Let's go to Grandma Fanny's. Sorry, Franny. Let's go see Grandma's Fanny. The next day. Wow. We don't even get to have any time with Grandma this time? That's just the end of the day? What? Come on, Jim Walls. You can, like, have a scene around the dinner table or something? Let's take place in Florida. Please quest 3 with your partner. Let's see. Oh my goodness. It looks like we are approaching the end game of this. There are only 2 days left. And, ooh, I think there's too much here for us to get done tonight. So what I think I want to do, since we're still getting some occasional drops, frames and some little glitches here and there like that, I think I might call it a night here. I'm going to pause, and we'll save the rest of this game for next Retro Adventure Wednesday. Hopefully in the very near future, whatever kind of messes we're having with the internet will be a little bit better. You know, hey, 321. I can't wait for the weekend myself. You know, next week it'll be Wednesday, and it'll be Thanksgiving Eve. And, you know, at least here in the United States. And what better time to be thankful for our old pal Jim. Because if it wasn't for Jim Walls and his marvelous game design career, would any of us be here tonight? I don't know. Hey, thank you, Eric. Happy Father's Day to you too. Thank you so much for the support. 21 months. That is fantastic. I appreciate it so much. But thank y'all for hanging out with me.
I think it was more, you know, realistic as far as, you know, what you actually have to do, you know, investigations and, you know, stopping people and being aware and doing the right things and kind of more or less doing it by the book.
I'm sorry, that sticker always gets me. It's so terrible. It's mean of me to have clipped that bit from a Jim Walls interview. I actually feel legitimately guilty about that when it plays, but it also kind of cracks me up. I have not yet watched any of the stuff on the Blue Force CD. I'll have to pull some of it up and see if we can have some fun with that. But for now, yeah, again, I was sort of saying before that wonderful sticker, thank you again for slapping it. You know, I haven't been able to stream as much lately with all these sorts of weird internet problems. Things clearly still aren't back 100% to normal, but hopefully it's getting better, and hopefully I can get back onto my regular schedule pretty soon. Look for me Friday night. I'm going to be streaming something. I haven't quite decided what yet, but we'll dive into something fun there, and then I'll be back next week with more of this one. But for now, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for good times, laughs, and love. And where should we raid? Oh my goodness, we've got all kinds of people online. Let's maybe raid over and say hey to Cobra Commanda is playing Amazon Guardians of Evil, or Eden, Guardians of Eden. It's a 1992 game, one I don't know a whole lot about. That's the perfect raid for us. So let's go see Cobra. Tell her Decaf sent you. And thanks for hanging out, y'all. Have a terrific night, and we will game again together very soon. Take care.